Question: What is libertarianism?
Welcome YouTube channel alltipspm.
Question: What is libertarianism? Answer: Libertarianism is a term used to describe a broad spectrum of political philosophies which seek to maximize individual liberty and minimize or even abolish the state. Libertarians embrace viewpoints across that spectrum ranging from pro-property to anti-property, from minimal government to openly anarchist. The word libertarian is an antonym of authoritarian. The term libertarian in a metaphysical or philosophical sense was first used by late Enlightenment free thinkers to refer to those who believed in free will, as opposite to determinism. Libertarianism in this sense is still encountered in metaphysics in discussions of free will. The first recorded use by William Belsham in a discussion of free will and in opposition to necessitarian views. Metaphysical and philosophical contrasts between philosophies of necessity and libertarianism continued in the early 19th century. Taking liberty as the ultimate value, it asserts that in order to protect liberty, a society must have strong private property rights, a free market, and minimal government. Some writers have termed libertarianism as freedom. The best way to understand the various terms is to know what libertarians believe in. In a few words, libertarianism believes that individual freedom is the fundamental value that must underlie all social relations, economic exchanges and the political system. They believe that voluntary cooperation between individuals in a free market is always preferable to coercion exerted by the state. They believe that the role of the state is not to pursue goals in the name of the community. The state is not there to redistribute wealth, promote culture, support the agriculture sector or help small farms, but should limit itself to the protection of individual rights and let citizens pursue their own goals in a peaceful way. Libertarianism supports the formal equality of each and all before the law, but it worries little about the inequalities between the rich and the poor, inequalities which are inevitable and can be reduced only by encroaching on personal freedom and by reducing overall prosperity. For him, the best way to fight poverty is to guarantee a system of free enterprise and free trade and to let private charity initiatives which are more effective and better justified morally than state programs of wealth transfer, come to the rescue of those in need. Libertarians believe that the only way to ensure the maintenance of personal freedom is to guarantee the inviolability of private property and to limit as much as possible the size of the government and the scope of its interventions. They do not trust the state in protecting individual liberty. Libertarianism is opposite to collectivist ideologies of all types, be it of the left or of the right, which stress the primacy of the group, nation, social class, sexual or ethnic group, religious or language, community etc. They oppose all whose purpose is to regiment individuals in the pursuit of collective goals. Where a collectivist philosophies and Keynesian economics use it to dominate academic life, recently there has been a revival of interest in classical liberalism and free market libertarianism economy throughout the world. After a century of eclipse, classical liberalism in its libertarian offspring is becoming an influential philosophical doctrine and movement in the 21st century. Like all philosophical movements, libertarianism is varied, containing several schools and subgroups, and one will find no unanimity about its theoretical justifications, its goals or the strategy that should be adopted to reach them. Mainly, there are two types of libertarianism and each has its own answers to the queries. One group, the anarchists or also known as anarcho-capitalists, advocate the complete disappearance of the state and privatization of even the basic functions mentioned above. This goal may appear extreme or ridiculous at first sight, but it is based on a theoretically plausible argument. It is, for example, easy to imagine that one cloud replace provincial, state or municipal police forces with private security agencies. These would make profits only insofar as they really protect citizens and fight real criminals. Anarch-capitalists use the same type of arguments to support the privatization of the army and the courts, which would leave nothing for a state to do. Private firms would then provide all the service that individuals might need in a free market. In a context where public spending no accounts for almost half of all that is product, where governments continue to adopt law after law so as to increase their control over our life, a more realistic libertarian goal is simply to reverse this trend and fight for any practical advance of freedom and any concrete reduction in state tyranny. All remaining functions should be privatized. In the context of a very decentralized federal state, libertarians accept, however, the local authorities can intervene in other fields and offer various types of social and economic arrangements insofar as dissatisfied citizens can easily move to other jurisdictions. Definitely not included, according to many archists, is the power to tax, even to secure money for the functions just mentioned.